Is it going to be useful? Yes. Is it brand new? No. But before we jump on the bandwagon of yes or no, let us remember it is in this same country that some parents have gifted their sons and daughters wedding gifts of cars. But we all know that those cars were not brand new. They were second-handed cars. They were Tokumbo cars. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to sink our teeth to our mid-morning, early afternoon conversation right here on Hello Port Harcourt. This is promising to be a feisty one. All right, so I have my guest here, my friend Ashley. Ashley, what do you make of second-hand gifts?
That one you just talked about was a deal breaker.
It was a deal breaker
thing.
It was
If it's a car, we are comfortable with.
Why are we comfortable with second-hand cars, but we're not comfortable with second-hand toasters?
You know, thinking about it right now, I think it's a needless sentiment. Honestly,
it is needless
because I mean we can buy second-hand things for ourselves.
Yes.
But when someone buys it for you, you're like,
as a wedding gift now. No, it's different. It's different if I know guys who have offered their old televisions to their friends. But I don't buy new TV, or I'll go soon buy, or I'm relocating.
Yeah.
You know, no, we'll buy it. You know.
What if it was, say, an iPhone 12 and second hand?
Let's see. Like I once going to the market and I got to see a home theater set.
Yeah.
Right. That home theater, they swore on his grandfather's grave that he will for less than 95,000 naira. This is a house again.
Is it toaster?
But I didn't know they used to make bread. Yes. Is the bread going to turn okay? Chances are yes. What is the big deal?
Honestly, I can understand them feeling the type of way.
Why?
Because it's a toaster.
They don't have toaster. He's giving them a toaster. What's the problem?
I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to be graphic. Okay, let's say we now unwrap the gift.
Yes. It was wrapped very well, by the way.
And is a funny looking toaster.
But you know, Ashley, and those of you who are listening to us, we'll open the phone lines very shortly. You know, there's some used items that are pretty well maintained.
Yeah.
In fact, there are some people's some people's business it is to make sure that they get new covers, they wash them properly, so they look very presentable. I'm assuming now, when this story was shared with me, I'm assuming that was the state of that toaster.
Okay.
That it was pretty much in a neat state. But obviously, you would know that it's not brand new because it didn't come with a manual.
So in other words, our value for things sometimes comes from the cost of the item.
If the toaster costs 20,000 naira used, like that hi-fi set I made mention, that music set, that thing cost 95,000 naira. And you could buy a brand new stereo set for even 45,000. This was back then. This was about 4 years ago. Okay. You could buy it for 45,000, 50,000. Everybody has been buying a home theater system for the past 5 years for about 35,000 naira. It's still brand new. But the worth of that particular one, only those who know high-end products would value it.
Yeah. So I think if we had knowledge of the cost of the item, maybe to change our perception about it. But if we don't, and we feel this is something I can easily get for myself, why go get me a fairly used one?
Why go get a fairly used one?
Yeah.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are married, those of you who are about to be married, we are begging you to join us this morning. What exactly is wrong with giving used or second-hand items as wedding gifts in particular? It's a time of celebration. What if this is what the person could afford? Or like Ashley said, if you do not know the worth, you probably would not appreciate it. Those of you who have been fortunate in this country to have received cars as your wedding gift, be honest, were they brand new cars? Ladies and gentlemen, let us have a cut. 002. Good morning to you and welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome. What's your name?
I'm Kaka.
Kaka, what do you think about giving second-hand items as gifts for weddings?
I think these are something that is given, even though you can afford it or not. Understand? The most important thing in gift is the acceptance. If you are to accept it or you are not to accept it. So now I think how I was thinking, how did you know that it was a second-hand toaster?
It didn't come with the manual. The pack was already torn, and it looked old. Let's be honest. It was not brand new. Let's be honest.
Okay. So maybe you would have accepted it then, maybe as a good friend after the wedding.
The man accepted it too. The wife said, "This your friend is an enemy of progress. I don't want him in my house." 90.3. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
This is Mr. Zion from Port Harcourt.
Thank you for joining us. Good morning.
Even me, I'll be angry without my friend.
Why? Why would you be angry? Did you give him money?
It's a second gift to me.
If
It is better you don't even bring any gift at all.
But so what if he gave you? What if he gave you a second-hand car?
Second car. Is it a Kumbo car he bought or second car he was using somewhere?
See, whether it was Tokumbo or not, but the car is looking clean.
No, see, when you talk about second car, when you come to car, it's being subjected.
Why?
It's being subjective.
Why?
See, I will tell you that 80% of the percentage of the cars on car stand are all second hand.
We know. Very few Nigerians can buy a brand new car. We know. So if he gives you a second-hand car, whether he bought it from somebody else or he bought it directly from Obodo Oyibo, would you accept it?
Item he brought utensil to be used in the kitchen is not so.
Yes, it's working well.
I'm about to start a new life. Why? And I need new things.
But you can drive. You can drive second-hand car.
My brother, second-hand car is welcome.
Oh, it's very costly, Ashley.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Joyce.
Welcome, Joyce. Thank you for joining us this morning.
There's nothing wrong with that gift, the truth is told.
Okay.
It is what the guy can afford. Like during my wedding, I have a friend, I understand she does not have anything at that point in time. So I didn't blame her for anything. It is what the guy can afford. If they are not comfortable with it, they should give it to somebody that needs it. Thank you.
Okay, they should give it to somebody else that needs it. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello?
Hello. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. My name is Sinead. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Thank you for joining us. Welcome, please.
Okay. The way I look at it is that it's more of a psychological issue. Because the wedding is brand new. That's the first time tired a lot. And when you go and brought a gift that is second hand, so it will look as if their marriage is second hand. So I look at it. So that is just the way I look at it.
All right, thank you very much. Actually, it looks like he's ready. But are we not being overly sentimental? Because, like the penultimate caller I made mention of, actually, nearly 80, if not 90% of the vehicles that we have in Nigeria are second-hand. They're used vehicles, right? In some cases, they are third or even fourth owners. A lot of people think that once you buy a car from abroad, it's only one person that's using it. It's a lie. Those cars are probably been sold like 3 or 4 times before it gets to you.
But the thing is, there's a psychological part to the whole thing, because
it's not flawed.
I'm thinking, for someone personally, I don't mind because you should pay attention to the gesture more than you're paying attention to the gift. But the person is thinking, what's your motive for going to buy me a second-hand stuff?
I don't have money.
Why would you think of buying, especially if they know that maybe you can afford something else?
Okay.
Or you could have just, put the little amount you have in a small envelope and say, I don't have anything. Just take. Why go and buy me second stuff?
Let me pick your brain on that one. That toaster, right? That time probably cost about 5,000 naira, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Okay.
Now, are you saying it would have been preferable to put in an envelope 5,000 naira, say happy wedding or congratulations on your wedding, right? And present to the person, say, hey, take all.
Yeah.
Would you think the 5,000 naira would be better appreciated than that toaster? That toaster that will make bread and make it nice and crispy in the morning.
No, personally, I'm thinking, right, that if I had to give you something, I'm not sure what you have.
Yeah.
Right? The first thing I would think of would not be to go and buy you a toaster. A second-hand toaster.
But this guy knows his friend. He knows that this guy. What's he consider that guy? But he now knows he has a wife. Let's make some things happen. Let's give him a toaster.
Okay, maybe he knows his friend enough
Yes.
to know that they need a toaster.
Yes.
And he decided to get that for them.
Yes.
But now it's misunderstood. My dad is looking at it like I'm trying to look at it from her point of view.
Yeah.
Like she's thinking, why would you want to get me this?
Because you need to make toast in the morning. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt. Welcome.
Brother, you said you can shake the way, you can find trouble for the African home. Why would you bring car into this? His car and toaster made.
I don't know second-hand items.
It's basically I don't know. You can find trouble. No, nah.
Wait, so because one is bigger, right, and probably more expensive, that's why you're not bothered about it.
Of course.
But it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
A car.
Yeah, a car. A moral.
Even deep in the money and envelope like your guy over the state. That would be a bit.
Okay, so you prefer
1K.
Okay.
That is cash.
Okay, you prefer.
I'm to go on to start. I'm running up in advance. So I want to wedding. Look at Dominic.
He says money or express. Hello, Pasaka. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. This is Deepa for Oluwolumeni.
Welcome, Deepa. Welcome.
Yes. I do not care whether it is second hand or not. The issue is he working optimally?
There you go.
If it's working,
There you go.
It's working fine. I don't mind the second hand fridge. After that's what the man can afford.
Yeah.
What is working and then is the substance, there are things you buy and then there are electric fridge. Once they are not electric fridge, once you can plug it and then it doesn't give you accident in the kitchen. I don't mind.
You don't mind?
I don't mind. That's what you can afford, and man, I'll tell them thank you and move on.
Okay, all right. Now he made mention of something here very important. That doesn't work. Now I know I've given gifts a lot of times when I didn't have enough money to buy gifts. Yeah. I've seen people at weddings. I've been at weddings. I've been organizing communities of weddings, and I know that a lot of the gifts that people give on average are very cheap items. Yeah. Let's be honest. Set of plates.
Very true.
Set of plates that probably the family members or the man himself already has.
Yeah. So that was what I was going to speak to Jude. If you're given a toaster, say you didn't have money to buy anything, and you had this toaster in your house, and you feel I have to give somebody.
Yeah.
I can understand that, but if you have to go and buy the item, I mean, it's only sensible that you just give them the money and tell them is what you have.
Okay.
So just take this little token.
So because it's not very expensive, give you little token.
Yeah, don't give them something that they feel embarrassed.
So if it's $500,000 naira you have, right?
Yeah.
But you can't buy a brand new car. You just gain $500,000 naira.
I mean, to go a long way in helping themselves out.
Okay, all right. Don't you think we sound duplicitous in this? Don't you think so?
See, Jude, I completely agree. I completely agree that you shouldn't pay attention to just focus on the gift.
Okay, focus on the gift. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello,
good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning. Let me speak for myself.
Yes.
I like second-hand product too.
It's okay.
If I want to buy a laptop or any laptop accessory parts, I usually ask the dealers, I need second-hand of this product. There's a reason for that. That's because like the China product have come to bring it looks new, but it will not last.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So probably this is the guy's friend that brought the. So who knows if the guy has beaten the friend and say, "Oh, but you don't toaster no bad though." I will take it out.
Okay.
So I go say, "Okay, no worry, I'll
arrange and run him.
So something like that. The guy would just say, "Since my guy won't do wedding, I ain't like this toaster. That guy just package and go give out." So who knows? That is what would have happened. And that is why the guy told the wife, say, man, this toaster no bad though. If the wife, women now they not go understand what the guy is saying.
Hello. Let's not catch fire anywhere. Hello, thank you.
If the guy had the gift at home and he was giving it for that reason.
It was at the wedding. It was gifted at the wedding.
Yeah.
So it was weeks later. This happened in February.
Okay.
So it was weeks later that the wife now says, you write your name up. Yeah.
So Jude, what I'm asking is, did he have to go buy that toaster? Or he had it in his house before?
He bought the freaking toaster.
Why did he have to buy? Come on.
They need toasted bread now. Why put like this? Anyway, let's go for a quick break. All right, Hello Port Harcourt 90.3 Nigeria Info. Hello, Port Harcourt. Come on, come on. Gather round. Just before we get to the bottom of the hour, I like to read messages on our WhatsApp platform. And we have a very interesting question and conversation this morning. Is there something wrong with receiving a gift on your wedding day that is second-hand? Is there a crime? What criminal offense is it? Can't you receive a gift? If we, in our all-knowing and powerful selves, can receive and buy second-hand cars, second-hand phones, second-hand laptops, second-hand shoes and clothing, is there anything wrong, good people of God? Is there anything wrong in receiving a gift, right, that is second-hand? Is there anything wrong? Is he a bad friend? The fact that that's what he could give you, does that mean he's not your real ESG? All right, Facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. Just before the headline news, what if it's a second-hand car? Oh, G-Sphere is asking, what is it? Will there still be controversy? Good news says the wedding is not a second-hand one now. No, it is wrong to give a second-hand gift for a wedding. I did my month before last. I carefully checked all the gifts to see if there are second-hand or bad items in there. So it is wrong to do that, please. Oh, Andrew's coming up. We need to ask Andrew. Headline news right here on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info on 92.3. Headline news.
Hello, good morning. I am Ifemi Andrew. River State government approves 6.6 billion naira for construction of 9th flyover, 25.9 billion for cancer and cardiovascular diagnostic and treatment center, 9.5 billion for construction of Aoda Omo-Kodwal carriageway, and 4.4 billion naira for internal roads in Omerelu. Rivers residents react to threats by Governor Wike to street traders along Emoa axis of East-West Road. President Buhari welcomes release of abducted students of Federal College of Forestry Mechanization in Kaduna State. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo against paying ransom for release of kidnapped persons. In business, Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority directs Port Harcourt International Airport to resume international flights immediately. In entertainment, Nollywood actors Osita Hieme and Chinedu Kedezie, popularly known as Aki and Popo, planning to return to acting as a duo. In sports, Manchester City considers move for West Ham midfielder Declan Rice. On the foreign scene, Facebook's oversight board upholds Donald Trump's ban. Contact our newsroom on 0818 900 0017. Thank you for your time.
Thrive in a fast-changing world.
Tune in to 92.3 Nigeria Info for the best of news, talk and sports 24/7.
Hello, Port Harcourt. Welcome once again. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Boy, what a conversation we are having this morning. It's our final conversation. It's a major conversation for today. And it's all about wedding, giving gifts. And today we're asking, is it wrong to give second-hand items as a wedding gift? What exactly is the problem? Are we selective when it comes to cost 1.5 million naira, but is second-hand? You know, on it has got 1,000. Which will share more? Hello, Port Harcourt. Let's get to talk to you. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. 0817-923-0007. And then the female caller line is 0817-923-0009. WhatsApp and Telegram live and active. 0809-030-6416. Then stroll down social media at Nigeria Info PH, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Let's get to hear from you this morning. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Greetings.
Yeah, I'm on the way. I'm calling from Ikoro.
Welcome, Dan.
My brother, you know, this comes from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
That I give it to me. I will also appreciate.
You appreciate it.
I prepare the brand new one, no matter the cost. But I cost 2 naira, 10 naira, the new one. So if you give me second-hand value, like you go and buy me a car, I don't know how many people are using that car. If you buy it 1.5 million, I might spend 2 million on that car.
No, but what if I give you 1.5 million naira car? I've fixed everything. I've even sprayed the car. The car is looking shiny. I put better alloy rims. I'm not chilling AC, pumping, Canada standard, and give you.
Did you go through the engine?
I did everything. I'm your guy now. I'm your real friend.
Did you go through the engine?
I did everything.
No matter, listen to me now. Even though you buy a brand new car, it might disappoint on the road.
Yes, we know. But I sent the mechanic. They did it. They checked it. They used computer. They scanned it. The car is sound. It's chilling. Would you not be appreciative that I gave you a second-hand car as a wedding gift?
My brother, I appreciate because in your pocket. No matter the brown.
But I appreciate it. Ashley, give you a concert. He's bringing up
Anyone.
But this guy said no, that he prefers the one that is brand new, so give me brand new car.
That guy is kidding himself.
Do you know, on average, a brand new car in Nigeria right now costs between anywhere from 7.5 billion naira to 12 billion naira for an average car. Those SUVs that a lot of people like, particularly those ones with V8 engines, they cost as much these days as 35 million naira. So if I give you a brand new car, Ashley, let's say that car is worth 20 million naira. In all honesty, you are starting a new family.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have preferred me to give you that 20 million naira or something cheaper?
I would. But here's the thing. You know, Jude, the gifts you receive from people goes a long way in telling what they think about you.
So if I buy you a spoon now, you think I don't want you to eat spoon?
If you buy me a spoon, I'm thinking, okay, I appreciate the gift, but why spoon? Like,
I want you to dine and wine in luxury.
Is it because he thinks I don't have spoon in my house?
It's a different home that costs about 500,000. We know that both gifts. And the bread. All right, let's hear from you. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning and welcome.
Much blessing.
You are blessed this morning. Amen.
Thank you. And you too.
Amen.
Please,
Yes,
the info, can you make mention of psychological stuff or something like that? You know, based on the perspective,
yes.
what you think, and there is something we do here in this part of the world. We place value on big stuff.
Okay.
Things that are big, but things that are small, we see them as nothing. In my house, the blender that I use now is the blender that I bought as a second hand. The one that was given to me by my family people, it was dinner tone or something like that.
Okay.
It's part of the things they bought for me when I was doing my wedding. I didn't even use it up to a month. It's spoiled.
Dabaru.
I now bought a second-hand one, and this second-hand one is cheaper than that of that brand new. And I use it, even sometimes I use it to blend beans that I did not even soak. You know, beans.
Yeah, beans is very hard. Yes, it is.
It's very hard. So I use it to blend beans that I didn't soak for a while. I use it and blend crunchy things that are strong. I blend it, and it's working perfectly fine.
So you're planning on spoiling the blender?
You know what I'm saying is that it is based on we are different human beings.
Yeah.
We see things differently. You understand? Especially women. And if you're entering a new home, everything has to be new. Maybe that guy in his house, he has been using that toaster, and he sees that. So he sees that maybe this second-hand thing works fine, because there are people, I know of a friend, he's a lawyer. He doesn't buy things that are not second-hand. It's not like he doesn't buy new things, but he buys things that are second-hand because he goes for the best. He knows that second-hand things, they work fine. Different human beings with different perspectives, with different ideas, different issue. Maybe the guy didn't have any issue with the blender. Because it's a blender, and it works fine. It's been working like one other guy asked. Yes, it's working well. For me, I don't see any problem with that.
Okay, all right.
You know, when you buy a car, it's big. We appreciate it. The toaster is little. It's small. You know, we look down on it.
So that's where the controversy is. The bigger the gift, the more appreciated the gift is. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Hello, Mr. Dean.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, I greet you.
Welcome.
This is Engineer Friday calling you from Port Harcourt.
Welcome, Friday. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Engineer Dean, Mr. Dean, what I experienced in this part of this world, we don't appreciate little things. Some little gifts. We don't appreciate it. And this time that even the least pure water that you will give to me, I will appreciate it, because he worked hard to get that money to get me that pure water. So this guy, you don't know his pocket, you don't work for him, he knows his pocket. So he bought you this gift, you have to appreciate it, because it's not easy. So we don't know how to appreciate little things. That's why all these things are happening.
So, sir, you're saying... Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
You're saying that if I bought you a snake, I mean, I appreciate snakes, and I bought you a snake. It's a little gift.
As a pet.
You would appreciate it. Or
that is different.
Why is it different? It's a gift.
We are talking about house tools.
Okay, so let's restrict it to our house tools. So, if like my friend now, you receive a second-hand toaster or a blender, you'll be appreciated.
Yes. Why not? I will appreciate it.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much.
See, Jude, that's true. You know, I totally agree that people should be a bit more appreciative of what they receive. But let's not also discount the fact that people think of their gifts in terms of the value that they can get from it.
True.
You know, if
very
I
true,
feel
actually,
like what you've given me, I'm not going to get value from it.
Yeah.
I might feel a certain type of way about it.
But now you make mention of it, you know, I remember, I don't know how many of you were in River State a few years ago, I think it was about a decade, when I think it was Audley's daughter got married.
Okay.
And then we heard stories that they gave them cars.
As gifts.
Wow. You know, the president sent people, big people, they came around, they got gifts. as cars. Now I'm imagining now you mentioned him. If I knew her and she was my friend, and I was just an upcoming contractor that time, and I decided that, you know what, I'm going to gift this my friend, we're classmates, on our wedding day, or him on his wedding day, I'm going to gift him a second-hand car. Meanwhile, Chairmo have given her like 2 cars, brand new. I'm wondering if she's going to appreciate my second-hand gift. It's a car as well, but it's obviously not as expensive as the ones she's received.
See, Jude, the thing is, a lot of times we think appreciation is thank you, but sometimes it's not. It translates to use.
Oh, very true.
If you gave me something and I said thank you, and tomorrow you come to my house and see it dumped somewhere, no matter how you felt when I said the thank you, you still feel the type of way about it. Like,
you feel like I gave
you this thing, and then you're just using it anyhow. But if you come around and see me using that thing,
you know that thing is worth it.
Even if I didn't tell you thank you, a part of you feels like, okay, I actually did meet a need for this person. You know, so we're always going to think of gifts in terms of the value that we are going to get from it. And for that person, I don't need a toaster. Why get me one?
What if you needed one?
Well, I would appreciate it.
Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning.
Good morning, Jude.
Hello, Port Harcourt. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Oh, very well. Please join us this morning.
Yes, please. The toaster you're talking about, is it working?
It's working, oh.
Can I toast bread?
Big time. Some nice toasting. Yes. Stand
so why don't I appreciate it?
You would?
Why? It's one thing giving gifts. It's another thing expecting something from somebody. Why would you be expecting me to give a particular thing when it's me that wants to give a gift?
Well, it's not really a crime to be expectant of gifts.
No,
I know when people are getting married, they're expecting washing machines nowadays.
If I'm expecting you to give me a particular kind of gift, then it will be my fault if I'm disappointed because...
Right, true.
Yes, because
you want to
it's good as getting you the gift.
But what if there's no expectation? What if I'm not expecting anything?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I actually asked, what if you are not expecting anything?
Okay, let me give an instance.
Okay.
This my friend, before he's getting married, he has seen him, we've hung out for a while, and his shoe is bad.
Okay.
Probably he has been wearing one.
Like you know.
And then then on my way home from work, there's this OK shop. Sometimes these OK shoes are not even cheap.
Very true.
That's one thing.
Yeah, that's true.
That's one thing we should know, that sometimes these things we call OK. There's a grade OK.
Very true.
Sometimes that they do not even use. Sometimes they don't even use them. They just come out from their house and sell it off. So that doesn't mean it's bad. Because he needs a shoe. And he's expecting me to get him
a new phone or something.
Or maybe he's not expecting anything.
Yeah.
You get, so it's me that sometimes we see what they need. What if this my friend loves toasted bread?
There you go.
You get, what if he loves toasted bread and he doesn't have his toaster in his house? Since he's my friend and I know him that he doesn't have this in his house,
I'll get it for him. Yeah, it's all about. She makes a very good point about being observant, being perceptive of the needs.
That's completely true. You can observe and do all of that. But how about choosing another time to give that gift?
Not the wedding day.
Gift it to your friend. You're giving the gift to the couple.
True.
In this part of the world, we take a lot of things for granted. There are things you want to get. I might want to get you something, right? And I'm thinking, Jude, would you like something like this? You know, because I don't want to get it for you and then you're like, you shouldn't have. There are times when you give people things and their response, you can tell that they said thank you, but you can tell that
this is not it.
Come on, you shouldn't have just. It's not because they were expecting anything. So lots of times when we make it seem like, okay, you're expecting a car and I'll got you a second-hand shoe, so you're angry about it. it might not be that. They might not be expecting anything. If you feel your friend loves toasted bread, get him your fairly used toast any other time. Not during the wedding.
Not during the wedding.
Yeah.
All right, so WhatsApp and Telegram number 0809-030-6416. Facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH is our Facebook page. We need to get to hear from you this morning, just before the news comes in, and Andrew will be delivering the news shortly. In fact, we should get Andrew here and put him up on the mic just before we wrap up on the program this morning. All right, 14 comments on Facebook. Luda Umobebe says, no long thing in it. All right, no long thing. Amu Oshene says, giving second-hand item as a wedding gift is witchcrafty, not even witchcraft. It's witchcrafty. It's better not to give than to give second-hand item. Thank you. Flamus says, but one thing I don't want to get as a gift is a dog, chicken or snake and co. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning. Oh dear. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, please.
My name is Glory.
Welcome, Glory.
Yeah. One thing in life is that you depend the person able, because if the friend as if you have money, like me now, I have 2 weddings. My uncle have money and women, but he came with small this plastic cup, and I was so angry because everything is more than that. Everything that has cars, I always say this is a plastic cup or like you'll be angry. I can explain that of you. How many years can afford something at least second-hand this gander 5,000-6,000? No, at least let's go for the new one. Even though it's for no wahala, let's see for it there and go for the second-hand. I don't like all those. That was for me. I will accept it. I will not complain, but inside me,
you don't use it. Yeah, that means you don't appreciate it.
For you, I'll come with the spoon, old spoon. I like the baby is have a good heart. Because I still have feelings. But sometimes we hide for mine, then we give it for back. So that she not taking up. But for me, I will not talk. I will hold it your own turn. I will buy a spoon. So I give you. When you come down outside, it's a little day, you do it, I give it back. And let's compare, she just have a free mind and open. It's not good, depending on how the plan is. If you have money to do more, you do it.
Okay.
But everything is part of me. For how many years? You got some gifts now. When I see it, I'll be more happy.
Yes, true.
I'm more happy. I will do more than that.
I totally agree. There's some people who receive gifts at their weddings and they still use them. I remember my I think even my mom, there was this set, this China ware.
Okay.
That I think we still have. Those were wedding gifts.
Okay.
So they can remember
because of the value that they're getting out of it.
It was set of China, but it's still in use till today.
Yeah.
I'm talking about over 20-something years.
Wow.
They're still using them till today, so they can remember. I know women have great memory. That spoon, they gave it to me when I was in this school. They place value on this. I agree with her. Yes, if it's something brand new, yes. But madam, please don't go and give plastic cups. Don't go and give plastic cups. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning. Good morning, Akoniche. Welcome, please.
You are playing people's leg. What is happening now?
What is? I'm innocent.
I'm greeting you, Andrew.
Andrew's coming in very shortly with the news.
You will hear me, my man.
He will hear you shortly. Or you will hear him.
Yeah. I want to, Jude, please, I want to campaign, just bring the vehicle for me. I mean, if that's second-hand and bring it, I will keep it in order and use it. Okay,
what if it's a second-hand washing machine or gas cooker?
If it's a washing machine, a new one, I will not.
No, I didn't say new one, second-hand washing machine.
I need a second-hand one, don't bring it for me.
Okay, what is second-hand stove?
Stove. Don't bring second-hand stove. Do you want to come my house for me?
All right, so once again, it goes back to perceived value. All right, so we have just about a minute here before we wrap up. Andrew's joined us. I'm just going to give you the news top of the hour 12. Andrew, do you have a problem with second-hand gifts on wedding days? Do you think it's a bad idea to give someone a second-hand gift item on his or her wedding day?
No, buy what you can afford now.
So what if you can only afford a second-hand item?
There's no way what is second-hand cannot be translated into something that's original
exactly
for that price. There's no way.
There's no way.
If a second-hand, maybe you intended to buy a washing machine, for instance, and it's worth, let's say, 40,000. Right? And then you don't have 40,000. And you see a second-hand washing machine for 30,000. Then don't buy a washing machine. Use the 30,000 to buy something else. That's worth 30,000, but that's new. That's why it's a wedding gift.
So it must be brand new. Now, Andrew, you're going to get married shortly. I am going to give you a second-hand SUV.
Okay, this is what's going to happen. Like, basically, I've said, okay, if you give me a second-hand SUV, a second-hand car, I might look at the car.
It's clean. No,
but basically,
it's clean.
When it even comes to vehicles, like, I think it will be difficult to apply that for vehicles.
Why?
Because most of the vehicles we even buy in the country are not
exactly. But Andrew, most of the items that we're using currently,
items, for instance,
like
TVs and all of those.
A lot of people are buying second-hand TVs now.
You can buy and use in your house second-hand televisions. Understand it's for you, but to give it to somebody is different. Then for a car is a kind of item. I've forgotten what they call it. My economics is failing me now. It's a kind of item that it's called.
It used to be a luxury item, but now it's almost a necessity. Yes,
they say item is called. So now for cars, basically, everybody understands how expensive it is. If you're buying me a second-hand car that's still worth over $1 million, I mean, I can't get angry because I know that even you can't buy the original one for me or for yourself.
Okay, but this is the same country that we now welcome second-hand phones. We now welcome second-hand clothing.
Nothing wrong with having second-hand stuff for yourself.
Gifting it to someone.
If you can use it
like this, you give birth to a child, right? Because you get married and you give birth.
That's how we roll.
And then we'll come and visit you.
Yes.
I'll come with second-hand Pampers.
Pampers that's been washed.
No, diapers cannot be washed. They're wrong. But nappies, yes, people do. Now this is a very
honestly, you don't just do it.
If it's for yourself, you understand.
You should get it for yourself, but if you gift it, it's wrong.
And secondly, I even think like weddings are overrated. Like weddings
they'll come for you.
They're wasting money. They're wasting money. All these gifts in weddings, like I feel like they're saying like, if you're getting gift for somebody, like it should be a gift. Like some people will just come to your wedding and bring packer or bring cup or like as if you can give to something you can't afford.
It really does happen.
That's one. Secondly, the sacrifice behind it. You can't tell me that as you're coming now, Jude, you're coming for my wedding, you come with packer. Then you're supposed to believe that that's your last card that you sacrificed to buy that packer.
Anyway, the conversation is going to continue as more and more people deliberate on how their weddings and their wedding gifts should come across. Oh, well, thank you very much. Andrew's coming up with the news in the next 2 minutes. Ashley has been my wonderful guest as always. And you, Port Harcourt, as always, outstanding. 90.3. Tomorrow, Friday, we are going to close down the morning session. Trust me on this one. 90.3 Nigeria Info. Hello, Port Harcourt. My name is Jude.